What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 30th episode of the Hafu Show. Despite what it says at the top of the screen right now, let me change that as we're talking. As usual, I'm Sydney.
I'm Kodai.
Yep. And we're gonna continue to listen to this. God, this. What should we call it? This
Train wreck.
I don't think it's reached train. Oh my lord! I can't believe I just said train wreck. All right, train wreck level yet? Actually, now that I think about it, let me get my notes and crap up. All right, so last week, well, actually, before we continue, shout out to D Live, since it's the first time we're ever going live on there, cause yeah, honestly, I forgot to check it recently. Whoops. But anyways. Yeah, so last week we talked about Steve Saylor. I think his name is, or his other channel's name is Blind Gamer Steve. As his name implies, he's a blind dude that plays games. It was him and some fella named Grant talking about,
accessibility in Elden Ring.
yeah, really accessibility, meaning they just want the game to be easier. They were complaining about stuff like there's no visual indicator for when an enemy was going to attack.
We can't put them both in the same box. That was more Gamer Steve complaining about that.
Yeah. Blind Gamer Steve.
Steve.
Alright, fine. We'll call him Steve. Man, why does it always seem like any time that there's some shenanigans going on, it's always a fucking Steve behind it?
That I'm still trying to wrap my head around because it seems like there's a lot more issues with people with names Steve.
Yeah. Think about it. Married with Children. What's the name of the asshole?
Spy.
Or the... What?
Isn't Steve a spy?
No. You're thinking about Jefferson, who was in the CIA at one point. No. Steve was just a uppity next door neighbor.
Okay.
Oh, and apparently, I'm not allowed to say uppity. Apparently, that has racial connotations.
Oh.
I never knew. Fuck. It's here. We'll put it like this. Apparently, it's generally used to say uppity, blank people. And I'll give you a hint. Blank has the same words or same letter or has every. God damn it.
Blank is also our president. Oink, oink.
No. I was gonna say has all the same, or has four the same letters as what I was thinking. Coincidentally enough, the missing letter also the missing letter is also starts a racial slur for these people. God damn it. Alright, but anyways, so how you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I do apologize in advance to anyone listening if I'm a little more monotone. I got a headache, so.
Yeah. Kodai, did you really just apologize for being monotone 30 things into this?
More monotone. Well, you were talking, so I couldn't do it in the beginning.
It's not like you can ever be more monotone than you always are.
I don't know. Last time you called me, you said that I sounded more monotone than usual.
Well, that was because it was what you sounded like. But hold on, but I keep forgetting to change the thing on fucking Twitch too. There we go. It sounded like you were more slurring more than anything. You fucking drunk bastard.
Alright.
Anyways. Alright, so, let's get to it.
Because obviously...
Oh, shit. Sorry. Crap, I had that coming out of my, I could have sworn I had that coming out of the,
Nice going, dumbass.
Well, no, it says output, go into the Focusrite. I don't know why it's not going to the Focusrite.
Tell your Focusrite to take the sound.
God damn it. We do a pre-roll at the... Jesus Christ!
Dang, man.
Everything is going to hell for Sydney.
I mean, to be fair, your line kind of goes off all the time when we're...
Yeah,
last week was the first time in, like, forever.
Well, because last week I actually put it on mute.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, actually, let me go ahead and do that now, too. Alright, I'm trying to fucking figure this shit out, but, it doesn't look like shit wants to be figured out. Here, let me try this. God damn it. Alright, fucking hell. Give me 1 second. Oh no, now you're looking at all my porn.
Hello?
Okay, there we go. Now it's going to the headphones. Or to the Focusrite. Son of a bitch, it's just this. Damn it. I need you to go back to that point. Fuck, what'd it say? Hey, you know what? Fuck it. If there's some overlap, we'll press. Alright.
I begin, like, obviously, and you mentioned, none of these are my ideas.
Alright, we're not fucking with the noise or anything. That is a, I think he's a writer for IGN, I want to say. That's, Grant. Grant. I don't know his last name. At least as far as I know, he ain't using the voice modulator.
The developers are the ones who are the real experts in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just the journalist who makes words.
Okay, alright, let me go back a little bit, because I think we ended up, overshooting it.
What can you give us a not necessarily a brief summary, but just a summary of your thoughts in that first? But I wanted to, Grant, because you wrote it and you talked to these folks. What can you give us a not necessarily a brief summary, but just a summary of your thoughts in that you put into that article?
Sure. So before I begin, like, obviously, and you mentioned, none of these are my ideas. The developers are the ones who are the real experts in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep in mind, I took a look through Grant's article. He was citing games like Pokemon, you know, obviously, Pokemon Brilliant Pearl and I forget Diamond. What was it?
I actually forgot. I know Brilliant. I don't know, man.
Here, what about we call it the Pearl and Diamond remakes?
There you go.
Alright, he was talking about, you know, such action-heavy games such as the Pokemon Pearl and Diamond games.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Although he does talk about, not Avengers, what's the other one? The Guardians of the Galaxy game that came out? I'm curious as what's going on at Square for them not to really advertise that a whole hell of a lot, because I didn't even know they're making it, let alone releasing it.
Because it was actually good.
It was actually good, so they're like, alright, look, we made a good game. We fucked up. We can't advertise this.
Yeah,
it's too late to cancel.
They're sitting there, I can't make any more money off of this. We can't overcharge for cosmetics in this game. Shit.
Yeah.
Don't advertise it.
No one's ever heard of as a main character. Wait, hold up. They didn't actually do that this time around, did they?
What?
No, you remember fighting Avengers? They're like, all right, yo, you can play as your favorite Avenger. We got Captain America. We got Iron Man. Then we got Kamala Khan. To which most normal fans of Marvel nowadays probably raise their head. Who the fuck is Kamala Khan?
You just play as Star-Lord and you command the Guardians to do your bidding.
That sounds wretched. Look, Kodai, unless you are playing as Batman commanding your Justice League, I don't want to hear it. It was discovered recently. I am a DC fanboy, much like my homeboy Grant there with this Batman and... We'll just stick with the Batman. Green Lantern sucks dick. Fuck Green Lantern. Oh, look at me. I got a fucking ring that can make shit. So, let me get this straight. How? The second you get your finger cut off or you lose the ring, you're fucked? What a bitch. At least Iron Man has money. I don't know what other powers Iron Man has other than money.
Just above average intellect and money. That's
So
about
he's
it.
really Batman, except he needs way more fucking shit just to survive.
I don't know. I guess.
What a pussy.
The journalist here makes words sound pretty. But
And you do it so well, sir.
well, thank you. The topic of easy mode is tricky because accessibility and difficulty modes are the same thing. Easy mode is an accessibility tool, a good one. It's an accessible option. It's something that people should not be ashamed of using. People should not gatekeep it for being in the game. But the premise of my article is showing both disabled people and even able-bodied people who are against easy mode that it's not going to fix the primary issues that a game like this has. If it was in the game, great.
Mhm.
But a lot of the issues with Souls games are pattern memorization, which people with cognitive disabilities may not be able to do.
Yeah.
Dark.
Oh shit. Alright, maybe I might fall under the disabilities group. I won't lie, I really don't do well with patterns either. Actually, did I tell you about the time I took an IQ test?
No.
There's like actual pattern recognition part. Shit, I'm starting to sound like one anyways. But anyways, yeah, because of that one part, I went from having relatively good IQ to just having shit. Cause, yeah, my pattern recognition is... God damn it, I can't even say the fucking word. Because it's shit. And then, actually, it was a psychology class in high school. We took 2 of them. The first one I did shit because it was pattern recognition. The second one, I actually got 121. And that's just because I sat next to the kid that got like 130 and I was just copying his answers and it was time-based. Hell yeah. Shout outs to my man Scott Mellenball because he was the one that I was cheating off of. Actually, that reminds me, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but one of our other buddies that was in the same class. By default, I kind of have to call him JC, even though that's his fucking name. But JC, he got like 68. If you don't know, that means he's mentally challenged.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like 70 to 90 is considered average. And if you're below 70, you're considered below average.
Alright.
Which is kind of amazing because JC was actually... He did stupid stuff every once in a while, but he wasn't exactly mentally challenged stupid. It was just more like he skipped school for 2 weeks to play League of Legends. Damn, I wish I would have thought of that.
Dark areas, which people like yourself may not be able to do. Severe lack of subtitles. And environmental awareness, which definitely hard of hearing people cannot do with an easy mode.
Hey, I would like to quit hearing shit about the deaf people's issues with this game because I play this game deaf. Unless Anthony Cumia screaming racial epithets at Opie or at Patrice O'Neill count as being part of the game, I'm playing that game deaf.
And even just inputs for physically disabled people like myself.
We've talked about it last week, but I've seen people make controllers for one hand. Well, actually, it's not even for one-handed people. It's just for people with 2 hands to play the game one-handed because someone said, you know what, I want this game to be harder for some reason. But yeah, we have people making like one-handed, like fucking with their controller and making like weird attachments so that they can play it with one hand. I've seen people just legitimately play it with one hand with no contraptions. And on top of that, I see the dude who has zero control over his limbs using his goddamn chin. At that point, except for maybe the blind, like, dangling here, what's his name, Steve, I feel like no one has an excuse at this point.
Easy modes won't fix that. Because, traditionally speaking, easy modes deliver, like, enemy damage. They sometimes increase your health. And they occasionally deliver, like, enemy aggression.
Wait. And by the way, they did make an easy mode for this game. It's called Playing as a Spellcaster.
While all those are useful, especially in the Souls games, there are still significantly more barriers that are not going to be fixed because of this option.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the people I interviewed gave example, like Clinton, let's I'm gonna mention their names now because it's been several weeks since the article, so I think they're safe. It talks about inclusive design, and they gave a very great example of like Souls games are already doing inclusive design. And Elden Ring is proof of that. Emilion,
FromSoft equally hates its player base, no matter if you're disabled or not.
Yeah. Did you? Well, he actually. I think you sent me that article, but didn't Miyazaki himself was saying like he don't want his players to suffer?
You don't want his players to hate playing the game. He wants them to just enjoy dying.
Yeah.
He wants them to enjoy learning from death, basically.
I'm happy you added that little part because if you just added, he wanted people to enjoy dying. I think that's might be a little illegal.
He's like, he wanted people to sit back, relax, and not be afraid of death in the game because it's not the ultimate punishment. All you gotta do is just go back, learn, observe your shit, and if you're good enough, you can get shit back.
And as we saw with the, like earlier in this particular video, it's like an hour-long video, but Steve actually shows himself playing the game.
And he beat the Beastman?
Yeah, and he beat the Beastman. You can see he never even bothered to pick up his runes.
Yeah. He did say that this was his first entry into Soul, so he probably didn't know that you pick up your runes after you die.
I don't know. I can't use... Even when I first started playing Dark Souls and stuff, I didn't know of it. I just saw like a little... I forget what it looks like in fucking Souls, but... Yeah, I saw a little thing. Hey, what the fuck is that? Oh, I can get my souls back! Oh, thank God! But, to be fair, he did say he has cognitive issues, so... Oh, he might be kind of stupid.
Butcher her last name. I'm so sorry, Ame.
I know, Ame would yeah. I think it's Shazan. I can't. Ame, we're sorry. We're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry, Ame. We love you.
We love you. Yeah.
She said that there is no.
Hey, Mr. Jamball, how's it going? I saw you on this chat there, so I figured I might as well say what's up to you. But yeah, we're watching video about Elden Ring accessibility, and we're just we're saying we're gonna have a civil rebuttal to it, but really we're just gonna talk shit. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and actually shit, I guess in hindsight maybe I should put this on the screen, shouldn't I? Hold on one skosh. Give me a second. Is this gonna work? Ah, crap. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, alright. Sweet. If you feel like chiming in, go ahead and say something, and we'll probably read it out loud.
Is it on Twitch?
Yeah, it's on Twitch. Wait, here we go.
Standard to easy mode. There's no industry standard because you can't have that. Because each game features its own objectives and its own goals and its own intentional barriers.
Mhm.
So how can you include easy mode in every game when every game is different? You would literally have to design it from the ground up. And she gave an example. Just was it streaming? It's 2 games
Wait,
at
so,
the studio do feature difficulty modes, but they're vastly different in what they do.
Yeah.
Because the game is different.
okay, well, I mean, that sounds like a good idea. Why don't we do that with everything? I think it's kind of bullshit that people with, like, Greco-Roman wrestling background, can come into jiu-jitsu and fuck my day up, so therefore we gotta get rid of the grappling part completely from jiu-jitsu. We gotta start from the ground up.
Yeah, and
And
the two
then-
games she mentions are Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Guardians of the Galaxy. They have 2 different kind of ways they do difficulty modes in those.
Mm-hmm. And then Tara Barker at Xbox talks about, like, you can make games accessible through other options. And she gave an example of
But this is coming from the 2 dudes whose examples of accessibility mode is getting a flask refill after certain enemy defeating certain enemies, and the fact that you can get weapons.
Yeah.
Remedy's Control.
Mm-hmm.
How it has an assist mode with variant options that can cater to a wide array of disabilities. Even Ratchet and Clank on a Riftaboard
Mhm.
has the speed adjustment.
Yep.
You can play on any difficulty with that feature.
Yeah.
But
I
it
actually
just
heard that
slows it.
the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, like, hardest difficulty is punishing.
I actually don't know. I'd never played. The last Ratchet and Clank game I played was, I want to say, Up Your Arsenal. You know,
That's the last one I
PlayStation 2.
played. Yeah, that's the last one I played.
Yeah. I don't play that kid's crap. I played Jack and Daxter like a normal. Oh, right.
Yeah, I was about to say,
They haven't made a game since, I think it was like Lost Frontier.
I was about to say this comes from the guy that if they made a Jack and Daxter game, he's gonna fucking be first in line for it.
Well, it depends. If they're like, all right, yo, we're gonna make Jack Jax 4 tomorrow. Okay, cool. What's it coming out on? PlayStation 5. Well, I ain't getting that shit. You're not gonna trick me into buying a PlayStation 5 just for fucking Jack. Let's see. Mr. Jamball says, I watched my friend stream a new Elden Ring game on release day. It was 15 minutes of dying from the same first enemy he encountered. Big sad. Oh, I'm gonna assume you. Wait, are you talking about the, what the fuck is his name? Tree Sentinel? The, guy on the horseback or the, like, tutorial boss? Curiosity.
Some guy with a rose.
Some guy with the rose. Alright, shit.
Maybe it's the tutorial boss. Was it on his armor? 'Cause I think some of the knights had roses on their shields or some shit.
Yeah, I think, like, on the, like, their armor. NPC that has some bloodship power.
Oh.
I think I know who you're talking about. It's one of the castles I forget the name of the castle, but I think I know what you're talking about. You get sent there by some, wait, oh shit, alright, well, I don't remember him being white. I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember the name of the boss. But, yeah, he was a pain in the ass to kill. Because if it's the same boss, you're talking about, you gotta take out an entire castle full of, it was like rats and, just normal, like, there's couple of dudes throwing like I forget the name of like Molotovs at you, and once you finally get up there, he's got blood powers and like every time he swings his sword, he's got like the I forget the name of the actual attack, but like blood, Every time he hits you, you're suddenly bleeding, and he just fucks your day up. Also, Mr. Jamball, I hope you don't mind us cussing. We do that quite often.
Let's get the.
Mr. Jamball. Well, we mainly play what's called. Well, lately we've been playing Elden Ring, as it sounds, but or as we're talking about. But other than that, we usually end up playing. Actually, recently I've been playing WWE because I'm kind of an idiot like that. What about you, Koda?
I've been grinding Destiny because the new expansion came out. So I'm in the same boat as him. I'm an idiot.
Hold on one second. Let me turn the heater off. It's freaking hot. How about yourself, Mr. Jamball, before I forget? What kind of games do you play?
It down enough so
That's why I
people
was
like me
answering.
who have poor reaction times.
WC. WC, I don't think I know that one.
Warzone.
Oh, Warzy. Okay, alright. Warzy and PUBG. Valorant.
Sydney, it's Warzone.
Shit, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was thinking about I was thinking about the stupid zombie game from like
That's
years
Daisy.
ago. Oh, no, there was one called Warzy, but that one immediately tanked. Let's see. Warzone, PUBG, Valorant, Dota 2. Oh, okay, alright, so he was talking about, alright, so it was Warzone. And, but, I actually used to play PUBG with a ex-girlfriend of mine.
She
sucked.
phone.
On the phone. Yeah, she wasn't too clear about which one she was playing. She just said, "Oh, I play PUBG." So I paid like $20 for it on Steam. I keep adding her. What the fuck is going on? Why can't I get her on here? Then she hits me up. "Oh, I play it on the phone." Oh, so thank you for making me waste $30 to get yelled at by Chinese people.
Only for the game to go free to play like a couple months later.
What?
Yeah, it's free to play now.
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, well, that's first I heard of that. Fucking is player no give me my motherfucking money?
Nah.
Oh, that piece of shit.
You already wasted money on it once.
I wasted $20 on it. I want my $20 back. Let's see. Wait, Valorant's the Riot Games one, right?
It's like CS:GO, but
I actually never tried
like
that
a
one.
league spin. It's fun. To be fair, you didn't want to try it because they put.
Oh right, yeah.
Well,
that was back
Vanguard.
that was back when I couldn't really play games that put shit like that on my computer. So now I can try it. So fuck it.
It's enjoyable. I had fun with it.
I didn't know you played it.
I played it for a couple months.
Look, is my homegirl Ari gonna show up in it?
No, completely different world.
Oh,
It's not league. It's not league with guns.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm slightly disappointed. I want to be good with Ari for once.
Like
so now
CS:GO
I gotta wait.
hero shooter shit.
Alright, fine then. This Graves. Wait, was it? No, Graves wasn't the one with the gun. Wait, no, he was the one with the gun. Yeah.
No
show up?
league character is in this game.
God damn it.
It's a completely different roster.
Let's see. Mr. Jamball says, I recently transitioned from PlayStation to PC. Need to get good with aim. Yeah, because I know a lot of the PlayStation games, they get I don't want to call it auto aim, but like an aim assist.
Aim assist.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to get used to.
Yeah, I once I stopped playing shooters on console, when I got a computer that can run run Destiny and stuff, I tried playing with a controller recently just to see if I still had the same luster I once did. Oh, I did not. I had no recoil control whatsoever. I was just like, shit.
I remember we used to play Overwatch on PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
And then once we were doing kind of okay there, then once we jumped on Steam, we're like, all right, fuck it, we're going to go straight into rank. We're going to kick ass. Then we got fucking just completely decimated.
Nuked.
Yeah. We didn't
Say
feel
the
the
least.
tranquility that day.
No, we did not.
It's amazing. We sucked ass at Overwatch, but for some reason, the second we played Paladins, we kicked ass.
And then once people who actually were good at games like that started playing Paladins, our skill went down the drain real quick.
Speak for yourself, sir. At least I was good like 3 years ago when I still played it.
I like how that's like your time frame. 3 years ago.
Alright, let's see. Holy shit, that ET in the background. My daughter loves it. Haha, sorry, random. That's all good, man. If you don't, wait, shit. Didn't expect someone to have kids to be on here, so I'm kind of surprised. If you don't mind me asking, how old is she? But anyways.
Oh, Melbourne.
3 years old. Melbourne, that's Australia, right? 3 years old. Okay, kind of young. But, fuck. Wait, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Just for, to make it fair, I'm 20... How old am I? Well,
Turning 27 and 25. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, 32. Dang. So I'm just curious because my current girlfriend's kind of, what's that word? Trying to kind of get me to try and have kids with her.
I'm glad you found our channel, man.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy.
Amen to being baked, bro. Honestly, if I could, I would be drunk. I would be pretty drunk right now too. Honestly, random as fuck. Nah, don't worry about it. That's pretty much our channel in a nutshell on most occasions. One day we're talking about these two guys talking about Elden Ring. Next week we're usually ranting and raving about something else. Like, for like 6 weeks we did nothing but rant about
an animated series called High Guardian Spice.
Yeah. To be honest, CBF with mainstream Twitch. I'm not too sure what CBF means. I'm sorry, bro. Alright, I tried to look up CBF and the Brazilian Football Confederation showed up.
Can't be fucked with me. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Actually, shit, I don't think I've watched like an actual... I don't want to say a legit stream because I've seen... only real one I've really checked out on Twitch every once in a while is, what the hell is his name? Demolition D. Alright, oh, and thank you for clarifying, by the way, Jamball. Yeah. What even goes on Twitch now? Well, I can't, ask and I shall receive, I suppose, the saying I click on the, check out the main page of Twitch. I see, I mean, I don't know if I should be complaining about this or not, but I see a chick with her titties and ass hanging out. Oh. Okay, so that's what that means. Pools, hot tubs, and beaches. Shit, sorry, excuse me. I mean... Damn. Actually, so what kind of streams and stuff do you like to watch? Out of curiosity, Mr. Jamball. Again, like, oh shit. Okay, I never knew that with Restream.
What?
If you go on Restream, well, I guess you won't be going on Restream, but if you go on it on they actually have like a little chat button and it'll show you the chat, like your chats across all the across all the platforms you're streaming on.
Nice.
Granted, the only one we got is Mr. Jamball, so it's not that hard, but still, or it's not a lot, but still, I just never knew. I thought like Restream chat was just like amongst I guess people who watch it on Restream.
Guess so.
Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and get back into this.
Struggle with certain areas, they can do it. you still need to defeat enemies.
Yep.
You still need to complete the platforming,
Mm-hmm.
but it slows it down enough where you can feasibly do it. So whenever the topic of easy
Actually, I'm actually curious about that. So, what's your opinion about slowing the game down, even though you make it harder?
Honestly, it doesn't make sense. It's just gonna
Yeah.
make. I get like people who don't have fast reaction times, but I mean, slowing the game down, I guess like a little bit, like I don't know, by a few milliseconds, I suppose would be all right because human reaction time isn't super long from what I understand. So, but I mean, most of the enemies already attack really slow, unless he's talking about just doing it for the bosses. Like they move just a bit slower, which for the most
Even
part,
then, that would just
probably wouldn't give a shit.
yeah. I just feel like
I don't think I'd notice it, honestly. I think I'd still be getting wrecked.
maybe I'm reading too deep into it, but I'm thinking when they say slower, you can make it like half speed or something like that.
I don't think they're talking about that. I think they're talking like in milliseconds.
God, I hope so, cause fuck, imagine playing Jack and Daxter. God damn it. What's the name of it? Ratchet and Clank at half speed.
It'd be an interesting mechanic for a level, I suppose.
Well, if it was like a level type thing, then that's one thing. But if it's for the, I think they meant like it's for the whole game.
Ah, that's possible.
Something about that, it just feels like, like if you're like the kind of guy that plays that, hardest difficulty, but you slow the game down, you're just really, what's the whole point of putting it in hard mode? I guess is the best I can describe it.
Enemies hit harder.
Yeah,
that's the only way
if you're
that
gonna easily dodge through everything like you're Neo, then it's kind of pointless if they can hit harder.
it would only be fair that if you slow the enemy down, your character slows down as well.
True. Yeah.
mode comes up, I usually shy away from recommending it
Mm-hmm.
because it's not the answer that people want it to be. And I really wish the industry as a whole would move away from that notion that easy mode will fix these games. Because quite frankly, as we've been talking about, it won't fix Elden Ring for a lot of people.
Okay. Mr. Jamball says it needs to be engaging enough that a casual player doesn't get put off by it. Okay, I can get behind that.
Makes sense.
I guess what we're trying to get at is what, like I guess what I'm curious about is the best I can describe it. But where's the line between engaging enough for a casual to not get put off to
It also has to, yeah.
So I'm guessing I'm trying to figure out where, I'm kind of curious as to where that line is. Because like with a game like Elden Ring, like I said, the stuff that they were asking for is just like stuff like the ones I can remember off the top of my head is like a visual indicator for like attacks and stuff. Because apparently that makes it too hard for, or not accessible to people with disabilities. Like honestly, if they said accessible to casuals, then that's one thing I could get behind that. But I guess the best I can describe it is it kind of feels like they're using like accessibility as a shield. Like they're trying to use it to kind of avoid it when people are like, well, you just want the game to be easier, kind of thing.
We don't really have any kind of disability to really, we don't know what it's like to game with something that what's his name has, not Steve. His name, Grant. Like we don't know how hard it really is for someone in his case to, what's it called? Play.
Grant's a little bit different. I figured you and Steve. Well, actually, let me go ahead and answer Mr. Jampa
So
real quick.
Grant is the one on the
Yeah.
left. He's the one with the blue shirt, and then Steve is the one on the right.
Yeah, Grant
So-
is a writer for IGN.
IGN, and then Steve is, I think, just a streamer.
No, he's a writer too. But I think it's just more like an independent thing. I think it was called Blind Man Plays or something like that. Let me check before I mean, I'm already talking about my ass as is, but hold on. He is a, excuse me. He is a media editor, content creator, consultant, and accessibility advocate for CanIPlayThat.com.
I've never heard of that, but
I'd never heard of it either. I'm gonna assume with a name like that, you go on it to if you're got some sort of disability, and he gives you a review of it. And he's consulted with studios such as Ubisoft, EA, and most recently Naughty Dog on The Last of Us Part 2. Hey, well, we could think Ubisoft was one of the developers for Ubisoft was kind of pissed off about this game. Oh, shit. Sorry, let me get that up. But, yeah, these two aren't us. We're just, like I said, we're just kind of shit-talking them for the most part. Because, well, me personally, I'm an asshole. I'm not gonna lie.
meanwhile, I'm trying to understand their point of view, and Sydney just wants to talk shit, so it works out.
Well, because Kodai, like I said, you're blind as a bat too. I'm judging his glasses and your glass, or just like what I can see of his glasses. They're about the same thickness as your glasses.
There's no, they're not that thick.
Wait, who? Yours or his?
His aren't as thick as what's it called? Damn it, I don't know what I was gonna say. My glasses aren't as thick as his.
Well, to be fair, I think he's legitimately wearing two glasses. Because I can oddly see two frames.
Oh no, that's that like outline you see in the frame. That's one pane of glass.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this guy's fucked in life. Alright, I take back all the things I've ever said bad about this dude. You are fucked in life, sir. You can't see worth a shit. Kodai, I am no longer going to make fun of you either. Well, at least with your vision. Everything else, I'm going to make fun of you.
Alright.
Yeah. And I would be in agreement on that as well. I think, and this is where I talked about earlier, where easy.
I just realized though. Have you noticed Steve there never once looks at the camera?
No.
Maybe. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I am an asshole. Shit.
Mode kind of that conversation sort of took 2 steps back for accessibility.
I'm just joking though. I know he's looking at the monitor trying to make the closest thing you can make the eye contact with someone over the internet.
He has interview questions up too, so he's reading them off.
Oh. Okay, I didn't even think of that. I thought it was just fucking what's that? I thought it was like like what we're doing right now, just having a normal conversation.
Oh no, he probably has like legit interview questions.
All right, touche.
Because easy mode in From Software games, and I mentioned this before in my Demon Souls video, but adding an easy mode into From Software games is like taking a crowbar into the experience, and it will fundamentally change how the game, like how the design, how the game is designed.
Honestly, I can agree with Steve on this one part. Because honestly, in my opinion, with all the From Software games, if you take out the difficulty of it, all you get's a really generic,
Fantasy
barely
game.
passable fantasy game. Same with Bloodborne.
And yes, is it an accessibility feature that will benefit other games? 100%.
100%. Yeah.
Do I think that From Software games need an easy mode? It would be nice, but I don't want it there. I really I would almost argue that it would definitely do a disservice to the game in and of itself. I don't know, Grant. I haven't thought about that, but like you wanted to say something about that. What are your
He
thoughts?
sounds like
I think
Pig.
the analogy that I always use for easy mode,
I'm sorry.
is like, let's say you have a wound.
Look, he's only got a blind disability, so I'm not gonna make fun of his vision anymore. He hasn't said shit about if he can stutter. Well, even then, I make fun of Andy Worski often, and he calls himself a stuttering retard. I doubt he's ever gonna watch this, but yo, shout outs to you, Andy Worski. Please come on, please save our careers, Kodai. You're Kodai. Shit. All right, well now I'm a dumbass. All right, well I'm gonna fucking punch out.
On your arm. It's really gross, but it fits with Elden Ring.
Sure.
Let's say you have a wound on your arm. Easy mode is just a band-aid. It's
Yes.
not going to fix the issues. And Elden Ring has so many other issues.
Yes.
So if you're demanding easy mode, and it gets put in, but that's all they do, you haven't really done anything.
Yep.
You haven't fixed the issues.
Yep.
Which is
Again, I have to agree with even Grant here, because the issues I have with Elden Ring is mainly some of the quest stuff where it's like, hey, how's it going? And for some reason they just kind of expect you to figure out where the hell they're gonna go from that alone. Well, yeah, with like some of the side missions, like Yura is the best example I could think of. Yeah, I thought it was kind of fucked up that, you know, after I helped him, or he helps me kill the one invader, I forget his name. I just accidentally found him at the academy. So I can agree with them in that situation. With like that particular issue, easy mode is not gonna pick, not telling you where the what the fuck where you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
why
I think that's the biggest thing that I've had with the game is like, I get last episode we were talking, like we were making fun of the whole like map marker thing, and
Yeah.
like and how it's supposed to be a realistic fantasy RPG essentially, but like, you know, whenever you talk to certain NPCs and they want you to do something, it's easy to forget what they want you to do.
Well, that's where the whole pen and paper comes into play.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that's like, maybe like for someone with accessibility issues, you need that.
They're too broke to afford a pen and paper.
They need that map not the map marker, but they need like a quest log at least.
I would still argue against the quest log, because like in my opinion, the way they designed the game, it's like, you know, like let's say you talk to the Alexander, the big ass pot, and he's like, hey, yo, I'm gonna go out in this general direction over here, and you know, you're supposed to put your own map marker down as soon as you talk to him, kind of like what Metal Gear expects you to do. Anytime someone gives you a codec number, they'll repeat it like 2 or 3 times, expecting you to go and call them immediately when that cutscene is over. So I can see that. What I was talking about was more not necessarily map markers or quest log, but you know, they'll just be like, hey, my name is blah. Okay, where the fuck do I go from here? Are you gonna come back?
Yeah.
And then you unexpectedly... Well, I guess that part's kind of like a realistic fantasy. Maybe there's a situation where you're like, hey, good seeing you. Never meet him again. Or, hey, you might get lucky and accidentally run into him.
True.
Shit, that happened to me at an airport once.
The
Strange Filipina dude. Let's see.
Cyberpunk.
I actually never played Cyberpunk.
As buggy as the game was, I did enjoy my time with it. But I had minimal issues with it though. The only thing that I had was it crashed every once in a while. That was the most extensive bug I ran into. I didn't run into like the one where you're riding a motorcycle and all of a sudden you start T-posing with your dick out.
What?
Yeah,
Wait.
So a big bug in the game was like if you ride a certain car or a motorcycle, sometimes you would end up T-posing above it while having full control of the motorcycle still, but your pants would just be gone. So you're sitting there with like your leather jacket and your glasses with your dick hanging out, and you're just riding around a city until, like, you get off the bike, get back on it, and it like resets the animation. But one of my friends up north, he actually had that issue, and I was curious about it, like, so he's like, "Come over, I'll show you the game," and then you can try it out, and if you want to get it, I'll take you down and we'll get you a copy. I'm like, "All right, cool, thank you." And I played it, and then he's like, "All right, so you're gonna want to go here," and then he's like, "And my dick is out," and on the screen, like, because I was like looking across the room, and he's like, "And my dick is out," and I looked at the TV, and there it was the T-pose just kind of riding around a city, and I'm just like, well, fuck.
I'm gonna call this the Dr. Manhattan effect from now on. But out of morbid curiosity, was the dick like flinging about in the wind, or was it just static the whole time?
It was a static, flaccid penis.
Wait, hold up. So you were actually being serious with penis out? You meant wait, what? Hold on, wait. Why do they feel the need to model a cock in the game?
Because you fuck people in it.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Wait.
You can romance certain characters, and when you make your character, you legit customize the dick. It can either be circumcised, uncircumcised, above average, below average.
Why do they need to go this far into this?
CD Projekt Red decided, fuck this shit. We're gonna change it up a bit.
Alright, you convinced me. Fuck it, I'm buying this game. God damn it! I promised myself after it went from like I got told it was gonna be Cyberpunk Fallout to just action game with Keanu in it, I was never gonna touch this game. But T-posing cock out this, honestly, it's got me interested. I'm not gonna lie, in a really morbid way.
See, Mr. Jambo gets you. Just play it for the memes, man.
And content.
Honestly,
I might now. Fuck it. You know what? Next week after we do the podcast, I guess I'll play it and you watch and commentate, I guess. God damn it. Alright. I'm gonna press play.
Right.
And like shy away from being like, yeah, easy mode in these games. That's not why you're having trouble. You're having trouble because of very inherent unintentional barriers that have yet to be addressed.
Agreed. And it's not to say that like we want the challenge to be like of this game to be easier. We get like both of us, we get and understand and appreciate how challenging these games are. And that is part of core of this gameplay is how challenging it is. I don't even want to mention difficulty because difficulty is different for every single person, regardless if you have ability or not. And that's why I'm using the word challenge, because we as disabled players, we want the same challenge that everyone enjoys when it comes to From Software games. The only thing that we ask about when it comes to accessibility is whether it's built into the gameplay or there's options to be able to enable or disable, so that we can some of our barriers can be removed so that we can be able to play with the same challenge.
That sounds like you want options to make the game easier more than anything.
You use your analogy, I'll use mine that I like to be able to say. Imagine trying to be able to play Elden Ring with a blindfold on, or with earmuffs, or with one hand tied behind your back, or both hands tied behind your back.
Come on, I did not need to see this in the middle of the damn stream. I don't even know if I can show this on stream.
It's only pixelated ass. We should be fine.
Right.
But yeah, that's what would happen sometimes.
Let me figure out how to do this real quick. I didn't prepare for this. Where's the... Actually, I'll just do display capture for now. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Yep.
Didn't have the penis in him, but it's
Yeah.
that's the gist of it.
Yeah. How the fuck does this happen? I'm not gonna pretend to be a game developer or anything like that. But how does this get overlooked when people were like playtesting this game?
I don't know, man. They just kind of, I guess Sony was really shoving their fist up their ass, being like, "You need to release this fucking game now." So they're like, "Well, it's broken." It's like, "No, fuck you. You need to release it."
You don't understand, Sony. We got there's
we got
a bug.
two toes and dicks, dude. We gotta fix it. It's like, no, release the game, and then they release the game, and then Sony sits there like, God, the game is so fucking buggy. Why'd you release it this way?
We gotta give out refunds now.
It's like, yeah, fucker, we told you we're not ready yet. You said make it done, so we made it done.
God damn. Alright. So let me put it back to that.
Shoot, if I was a dev of the game, I'd be cracking up. I'd be like, keep that shit in the game. I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
It's not my fucking problem. Shit.
Alright, fuck it. I'm streaming that game next week. We'll... I thought Saints Row 3 was nuts for adding a dick customization feature to it. No, I think Cyber or CD Projekt Red beat it.
For real, man.
Jesus Christ. Well, hell, you said it went into like circumcised and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had above average and below average.
Well, that one, I've seen that. But I don't even think Japanese porno games go that deep into it.
You're not playing the right ones.
I'm not playing the right one. Or female.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I think you can actually change the vagina, too. I didn't make a female, so I wouldn't know.
Jesus Christ. They were just... I kind of oddly... Were they just like, you know what, let's see what we can get... You know what, that would explain why the game was so buggy. Look, we got away with dick and vagina customization features. Why don't we just make the buggiest thing possible?
For real,
and see what we can get away with. Good God. Alright, press and play.
Or a combination of all of those. How difficult would the game be? How challenging would the game be?
I play it on mute. It's really not that different. Alright, because look, in my defense, there's only so many times you can hear the same, like, yeah, it's a big ass game. I put according to Steam. Shit, I was kind of hoping you would have had Steam up, you bastard. Mainly because I forgot Elden Ring for some reason. I couldn't think of the name.
Damn.
I got damn near 50 hours in it. There's only so many times you can hear the same music and same sound effects before you're like, alright, look, I gotta listen to something else. And, there's nothing like listening to the Ghetto Boys while you're playing a medieval or a high fantasy game.
At that point.
Actually, I used to do that at, when I was living with you in Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
I used to do that when I was playing Skyrim.
Jeez.
I'll be listening to, like, fucking Wu-Tang Clan. Fucking music inspired by a culture that has nothing to do with Elden Ring. And fucking just blasted that the whole time I was playing, fucking Skyrim. I mean, I guess I was playing as an Imperial that time, so I guess that kind of fits.
Yes.
Point for
Yes.
you. All what accessibility can do, whether it's built into the inclusive design of the gameplay or the options, removes the earmuffs, removes the blindfold.
All right, I'm curious. How do you remove the earmuffs with accessibility features?
Damn good question.
Because I don't play most games with earphones on like I'm doing right now. The only ones I really do that with is like Biohazard, what are they called? Resident Evil games. You know, like games that kind of expect you to have like that 360-degree hearing thing.
Yeah.
So, in that situation, how would you go about removing the earmuffs, as you put it? Because, like, even if you hear, like, let's just say, for example, how do you know where that's coming from? Even if you put subtitles on.
Yeah.
Unless you put, like, donk in the big old giant comic book font in the, like, upper right area, I guess. Or how the blindfold thing. Alright, I kind of figured you're either looking into a void or you're not. I don't know how well glasses help you when it comes to playing games, because I'm the one Japanese dude on earth that doesn't wear glasses. And when it comes fucking playing with one hand tied behind your back. How? I mean, I guess you can fuck with the controller settings, but at the same token, the controller's kind of designed to hold with two hands. So if you're already playing with one hand tied behind your back, how do you fuck with the controls to make it more accessible?
Yeah, so they're arguing they're talking about accessibility for like actually disabled gamers. I don't think they're like trying
a
to
specific disability,
Yeah.
just in general.
just
So
like general accessibility to
Yeah.
So
That's why I'm calling myself an asshole, because, not so much this go around, but the first go around, I was kind of making fun of Steve, the one with the 2-frame glasses over there. Grant's my boy. Man, if I ever meet Grant, I will fucking drink a beer. Well, actually, I don't know if he drinks or not, but I will drink something with him. I'm gonna drink cum with him.
All right, man. I believe in you.
Why the hell would you want to believe in me with that?
But I gotta support you for your odd lifestyle choices now. So,
Well, I mean, I did see a video of that at one point. I saw like there was it was like a BuzzFeed video where they felt the need to make like cum alcohol shots.
that's disgusting. Fucking BuzzFeed, man.
I know it's fucked of me to be making fun of the guy with the blind guy. But, like I said, it's just me poking fun now. I kind of half expect people to fuck with me and my, fatness. Oh, the cum shit. Okay, yeah. Oh, come on, man. Shit, I got no joke for this.
Please do not defend it.
I want, god damn it, I want to in this situation, but I can't. You can make a salty dog out of cum. I got nothing.
Jesus.
That's the only thing I know. I don't know what.
Just stop.
Alright, punch it out. That's like I got nothing besides that, anyways.
Eyes are hands, and what you're left with is the same challenge. It's the same challenge that everyone else can be able to play and enjoy. All that's removed is just the barriers that disabled people face on a day-to-day basis. And that's something that we want these games to be challenging. And and I'll even add into this because I want,
as blind as you are, I think every game is challenging. God damn it.
You're really feeling mean today, aren't you?
Yeah. Look, my disability was acting up after jiu-jitsu. It felt like someone like punched me in the chest really hard. To be fair, that actually did happen, but it was hard to fucking breathe the rest of the time. Dude, fucking... I think I was going for a sweep. The dude, like, fell over. And actually, it wasn't a punch. It was more of an open palm strike. But he had his hand out, landed right on my fucking chest with all his weight.
Damn.
Well, hopefully Sunday I don't have that happen to me.
Neji comes out of nowhere and fucks your jiu-jitsu tournament.
Who?
Neji.
Oh, Neji. He just does the, what was it, 8 trigrams?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got fucking 2 chojis coming to fuck my day up. That's actually, that's all I fucking worked on today and yesterday. Just worked with the, fucking 3,000. For some reason, everybody at my jujitsu class did Greco-Roman wrestling. So they are leaps and bounds better than everybody else in that fucking class.
Oh.
So I just talked to them. Yo, how do I deal with jujitsu, guys? Oh, it's fucking easy. This, and this. Shit, I really wish I had you back when I was doing sumo and I was getting fucked up by judo guys. That's the only reason why I'm traumatized by him. Well, because, sumo, they don't really teach us throws. It's more about pushing. Hey, speaking of ELDEN Ring, someone's playing it right now on my Steam friend list.
Nice.
But, sumo, they don't really teach you how to throw. They focus more on using leverage to push your opponent.
Okay.
So we didn't really think about, getting thrown around. Here comes the judo guys. All they do is throw each other around. And, I forget. Nokota, or I forget what they say, but, fucking ready, go, grab me by the mawashi, throw me over.
Uh-huh.
Well, fuck. And, turns out
Fuck you too.
Yeah. Shit, I didn't even know we started the match yet. Damn.
It's the ultimate wedgie.
Yeah, well, I've had a couple of wardrobe malfunctions with that. Actually, one of the tournaments I won, I'm willing to bet the only reason why I won that tournament was because of a wardrobe malfunction. Just in case, Mr. Jamball, you don't understand. And sumo, I know they have it in America, but I don't know to what extent they do it. But in Japan, you're just completely naked. You wear the mawashi, like the best to describe it like a diaper deal. But the diaper deal, when you put it on, it's just a big ass or a long strip of cloth, and they just wrap it around you and under your junk, to say put it delicately.
Mm-hmm.
But so there was 3 people in this tournament, so we had to do it round robin style, and we had to go through this tournament 3 times. Because it would be like, I'll beat somebody, then someone else will beat me, but the guy that lost would beat him. And so it would come out with everyone has exactly 1 win, 1 loss. So we had to do it 3 fucking times. The 3rd time, I had a wardrobe malfunction. The front of the mawashi just got undone. So my little fucking 12-year-old ding-a-lang hanging out, they had to redo it real quick. The whole time, I'm like, alright, this is taking like 2 minutes. Just getting as much oxygen as I can. And I just said, fuck this, I'm done. Grabbed this. Oh my lord. I'm if I've sounded like an asshole before, this is probably going to make me sound even worse. When I was a kid at that age, I was about maybe 240 pounds. This poor kid, barely 80 pounds. So I just said, fuck this, grabbed him by the mawashi, picked him up, and just walked outside the ring with them. And put him down on the outside. And won the match like that. But in my defense, that poor kid that got picked up and thrown out, he came in second.
I remember there was one time your dad was saying that he was scared you killed the kid because you threw him.
Oh, that was during practice.
Okay.
Since he's got a really generic name, I'll say his fucking first name. But his name is Nao, right?
Uh-huh.
And he kept on he was notorious for this, but he kept on fucking around and making the coaches in Japan, they're allowed to beat the hell out of you if they want to.
Uh-huh.
To an extent. Our coach would hit us with kendo sticks. But since he kept fucking around, we kept getting hit with kendo sticks. We had to stay longer and do a bunch of extra exercises. So, it really pissed me off. So, during this like a little sparring match, I had him in a headlock. Same sort of situation. 250-pound kid going up against baby 70-pound kid. Who the fuck thought this was a good idea? I don't know. Had him in a headlock. Just slipped my back leg and threw him across the ring just with his head. he goes spinning around like 1.5 times and landed, and wasn't moving for a little while. And that was when my old man thought I killed him. And my old man was even more scared. I don't remember this part happening. But apparently I was like charging at him at this kid while he was on the ground. I like got my foot up ready to stomp on this fucker. And they had to actually jump in the ring and stop me.
Jeez.
Good Lord. Man, I'm so glad I fucking simmered down since then. Guy Sensei approves, man. Amen to that. Actually, I haven't watched Boruto. Is Guy still alive?
That I'm not sure.
I know, not Guy, but what's the name of his main student?
Rock Lee.
Rock Lee, yeah. I know Rock Lee has a kid named Steel Lee. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of that name. But that's about as far as I know with Guy. Which, he kind of reminds me of, there was a comedian a Japanese comedian. I saw him on TV recently, but fuck if I can remember his name. Same sort of haircut. I always thought that was based off of him. Turns out it wasn't, because that dude definitely ain't a damn fighter. Alright, press and play.
Your thoughts on this too, because there's a lot of people that will argue this game is not for everyone. I want to basically say that is kind of a terrible way to be able to a terrible thing to say for those with disabilities.
Now you guys are just being disingenuous. When people are saying this game is not made for you or this game isn't for everyone, they're not talking about people with disabilities. They're talking about people who want like a game they can breeze through, or like all the challenges with Dark Souls. Wow, Dark Souls 2, sorry. Dark Souls and fucking ELDEN Ring with having to put your own markers down. Like, people who don't like that sort of experience, it's not made for them. One ever... I'm willing to bet my left nut. No one ever said, this game isn't for those fucking crippled people. I want them playing this goddamn game. Even Miyazaki never would say that. Because, if anything, Miyazaki would want people to buy his game. Because if people buy his game, that motherfucker makes money.
Yeah.
Because what if disabled...
something unique, and he did.
Yep, that shit worked. He said,
he's
man,
now
damn.
just widely hated.
Yes, that dude woke up one morning and said, damn, I really want to make a Berserk video game, but I don't have the license. Let me just make Dark Souls instead.
I wonder if Berserk's author, what's it called? Like, approved of Dark Souls.
I'm honestly not too sure. Never looked into it. I don't know. Fuck, dude. If anything, I think it does a good tribute to it. Granted, I've only like halfway into the series. Mr. Jamball says he agrees, tone deaf. If you're talking about these two, yeah, that's the best thing that's the best way to describe them, if that's the case. Tone deaf.
Players want to play this game. Grant, you're kind of proof of that. You're a disabled player, and
no, just glasses guy, I think. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a better way of saying it. Because, like I said, most of the times, me and Kodai actually kind of agree with Grant, the guy on the left, the redhead.
So the reason we agree with Grant so much is because he actually has a passion for the games. He's not just complaining because it's the cool thing to do now.
It's cool to bring up Elden Ring and how difficult it is and how that's bad. How people who work for From Software are unhappy with their jobs. Again, even though he sucks off like all the American companies, what was it? Last of Us apparently they had to watch like a bunch of gore videos to make the shit realistic as possible. That's okay though. Actually, what would you rather do, Kai? Would you rather not get... Well, you don't get maternity leave anyways.
I do not.
You don't get maternity leave, right?
I do not.
You haven't been lying to me this whole time, haven't you?
I do not.
All right, go ahead. Next time we go hang out, first thing you're gonna do is drop trow in front of me. All right, is that too far?
I'm just gonna end the conversation
All
there.
right, but anyways, yeah, I'd rather not get maternity leave than have to watch gore videos.
For real.
Actually, I've seen some the other day. That was well, I wouldn't say it was too bad. Some of it actually just kind of made me realize how fragile we are as a species. Like, that's the best to describe it. I saw some dude flying down of a train, and then there's like a little like light post thing. He gets ripped in half. You get to see his guts and shit pop out. What makes it worse is this was on Pool, and it was called like Pool Humor. Where's the humor in this? I'm pretty sure maybe it said something in the file name. But I did get to see a couple of good fight videos in it, so hey, that's a plus. Dude, man. Oh, this poor son of a bitch. He got like Batista bombed 3 times in an Emerald Flosion, and he still kept getting up. I was amazed.
Jeez.
I'll send that to you a little bit later if I still have it.
You want to be able to play this game, and you can, and then because of what's built into the design. And when everyone says, "Oh, this game is not built for you," you're right. But for those who want to play this game or want to play these games, they can't because of the lack of accessibility that's there.
Right. The best thing I could say for that is like, if you don't want to play the game, that's because it's just not your game. Right? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
amen
like
to that.
sports games. I'm not going to play a sports game. You shouldn't be barred from a game because you literally can't play it.
Yeah.
Like, if just these games aren't your thing, you're not a fan of it, that's fine.
I feel like I could make a broke person joke there.
Ugh.
Well, because think about it. He says that you should be able to play a game because you literally can't. I used the last bit of my money on Elden Ring and fucking WWE. I can't play any other game now. Son of a bitch.
No one's judging you. Like, I know you're not a fan of Pokemon. You know how much I love Pokemon. That's fine. I don't hate you that much. But, like,
Oh,
you know,
now it all comes out. Okay, we're airing a lot of grievances today.
yeah, this is a good therapy.
You ever watch South Park?
Yeah.
You remember the one episode when Jimmy and Timmy were fighting each other?
Uh-huh.
Cripple fight!
Ugh.
I'm sorry. God damn it. What the fuck? Are you about to play a goddamn video game on this stream, Coda?
No, my phone just went off.
Oh, I thought that was it sounded like the Switch.
No, it was my phone.
Oh, yeah. You can't fucking blame me for finding it suspicious. Last time you were playing Elden Ring.
I didn't hide it.
Nah, you were trying to be all slick, and then all of a sudden I heard,
And you know what? I got about an hour and a half in until you realized it.
Well, yeah, because you're the dumbass that decided to grab your damn controller, get right up to the mic, and do that.
Research.
Yeah.
But it's not because of your disability. It's just not your thing. And that's okay.
Yep.
But when people can't play these games because of the barriers, that's what needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
And if you find that, the game is accessible to you, and it's still not your thing, that's okay.
Yep.
But not because, you literally can't play it.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Like it basically to sum it all up when people say these games are not for everyone, correct, but they should at least be playable for those who do want to play it. And
you should be able to try it.
They should be able to try it.
Least.
Exactly.
And if you find
well, we saw a guy play it with his chin. He was trying the fuck out of that game. Shit. He was fucking He'd probably whoop my ass if there was well, actually, there's multiplayer in it. Never mind. Let's see. Mr. Jamball says, I've seen streams of a disabled gamer playing Warzone with his mouth. He did good. Shit, I'm actually kind of curious to see that one. Yeah, there's that one video I sent you too. I forget his name. I believe I referred to him as Donut Face. But what's his name? Let me try to find it. Hold on. Well, you know how I'm it was CS:GO, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, there was that one dude that was apparently like in a pro team, and he's like kicking ass too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find it, but I can't seem to.
Forgot his name.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure if you look up. Oh man, that poor dude. That poor dude looks like he does.
I saw his. He had like little. It's like a Vice documentary about him, and he what's it called? Kind of talked about everything. How he was basically treated like shit because of his disability.
Yeah, if you have assholes like me calling him Donut Face, I can only imagine how bad everybody, what a normal person would call him. Let's see. In regards to the disabled gamer, it's up to them to make an informed choice to play or really play. Yeah. Fuck, damn, man. Started to think I should be listening to your stream. That's actually... you worded it better than me and Kodai ever could.
This is true.
You know what? That's it, Kodai. Start the next stream. Well, first of all, we're gonna watch me play, what was it? Not Elden Ring, Cyberpunk. We're also gonna get baked and fucking do it, because, god damn. You know, all this time, I thought... Dangling. Ricky was joking. No, he's being serious. That shit really does fucking help you out. Unless they're me, and then it makes you suicidal and see crazy shit. I thought you had a joke for that, but thank you.
All good.
I tried to throw you one underarm, but you decided not to take it.
Yep.
Hell yeah, if you want to make it around this time, I'll tune in. Oh, yeah, we'll probably be on around this time. We usually do it. Let me rephrase that. When we remember to actually stream on time, we usually do it, I don't know how similar, or how close, Australia time is with Japan, but 10 o'clock Japan time, or 10 p.m. Japan time. And, usually we go for an hour and a half. Actually, we're coming up on the hour and a half mark, so it's up to you, Coda. It is 1:50 a.m. at the goddamn. Shit. I
Australia's about 2 hours ahead.
Yeah, I never knew. Which is amazing. I thought we were the land of the rising sun because we're the first ones to get the damn sun in the morning.
I think an hour and a half is a good time to end. New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yeah. I'm gonna go kick Abe in the balls if I ever meet him. What the fuck? I've been lied to my whole life. Land of the rising sun, my ass. Holy shit! I'm legitimately kind of, what's that word? Holy shit! I feel like my world is fucking crashing before my eyes. Wait, does that mean that we're the only reason why we're the land of the
Japanese.
Right? Yeah, we're both half. Japanese, half. Wait, does that mean the only reason? Oh dear lord, I think I know the reason why we're called the land of the rising sun. We're the only country on Earth to ever get the sun twice within the span of 3 days. God damn it! Sorry.
You're really going into this, ain't you?
Hell yeah! I really wish I would have found a way to word that joke better. Thank you, man. Yeah, we've, yeah. Shit, I got nothing after that. God damn it. Alright, so I guess you want to call it here then?
Yep. We should be here about the same time next week as well.
Yeah. We don't know what we'll talk about yet. Because honestly, we only made it 15 minutes into this time around. Last time we did 30.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll minimize it for the time being, and hopefully I don't watch Beverly Hills Cop again and fuck up the time. So, Mr. Jambot,
Thank you for interacting.
Yeah, thank you for talking to us, and thank you for following us.
Thank you for a follow.
Yeah, like I said, we'll do more of this. We'll do another podcast next week. After the podcast, we'll probably
Doitashimashite.
yeah, doitashimashite. After the podcast, we'll probably play a game or two. We would this week, but I had some things I gotta do. Take care of early tomorrow morning.
Same.
All right, so see you guys, or see you next time.
See you next time.
Later.